I don't know. I don't know. Can you hear me? Is it loud enough? Is it loud enough? Probably not loud enough. Oh, I just made an adjustment, so let me know, please. Good morning, Elizabeth. Elizabeth and Yachty and Kathy. It's like Charlie's Angels. Hello, angels. Hello, angel. Hello, angel. Something like that. I forget. It was a deeper voice. Hello, angels. That was Hello, Angels. That was who played Charlie? Was that Ephraim Zimbalist? Hello, Angels. Do you guys remember Ephraim Zimbalist? Probably not. And Wit's here too. Oh my goodness! It is a potpourri of lovely ladies and Striper, who's bringing them all in. Striper, get those leashes off of those people. You're not supposed to do that. All right. They're human beings, man. Have any of you seen the, can you hear me, first of all? Can you hear me? Ex-WWE superstar Shad Gaspard is dead at 39, whoever that is. I don't watch that kind of stuff. Has anyone seen, what is it called? Oh, God. I asked Claire about it last night. She didn't get back to me. Chief, is it Chief? I don't know. What did I say it was? Come on. It's on the BBC, not the BBC you're speaking of, Kathy, but the BBC. It's the British broadcast, whatever, conglomerate. Where's Claire? Oh, it's CDI, Chief Inspector, Chief Detective Inspector, CID, or I don't know what the hell. I'm going to get it. I'm going to look at it right now. I recommend this show. It's very good. DCI Banks, Detective Chief Inspector. You know how they are over there in Britain, Great Britain. So DCI Banks is very good. The first is really good. It's like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, I forget. Man, and they have a different series. You know, they solve crimes, and these crimes are heinous crimes. Crimes we wouldn't do to one another unless we were really drunk. So, you know, that's what you need to watch those things and see what's going on. DCI Banks on Hulu. Who knew? Hulu. All right. That's the commercial for today. Now back to your programming. Hello. Hello, everyone. It's Chief Inspector Joe. Tired and at work. How are you? Poor Wit works her butt off, doesn't she? All right. So what's going on, everyone? Where's Kath? Where? I see Kathy. I see Wit. I see Striper. I see Liz. Elizabeth. Excuse me, darling. Claire Anna's here. Good morning, Claire Anna. Lovely name. I love that name. You say it, dear, it just rolls off the tongue. Claire Anna. I bet you have an equally, don't have to tell me, equally fascinating last name like, like Claire Anna Rutherford, Claire Anna Westwick, something like that. Anyway, okay. Claire Anna Present Danger. That's Claire and Present Danger. Sorry, I couldn't really fit that in there, but you know what I mean. At first I thought that said, Wit, you said, I'm okay, Kathy, tied at work. I was going to say, oh, some very interesting work you do. Kathy's tired. She has to work tonight. Oh, don't even, there's no boring last name, love. Look at my last name. You can't get any more boring. Well, you know, it's like 2 first names, like, Michael Douglas, like, Who else? Everybody has it. Give me the two first names. Actors are always two first names, but a lot of them are not their name. Martin Sheen, for example, although it's not two first names, but he took, you know, he's a mackerel snapper from way back, a believer as a Catholic. Cardinal Sheen, he took his name because he was a friend of his in New York, or he was probably Archbishop, or whatever the hell he was, bishop at the time. So that's what happens. And now, so the sins of the father, regardless of Charlie Sheen's beliefs, he's stuck with that last name. The one who did not take that stage name his father took, who took the name of his mother, was Martin Sheen's wife. Her last name, you know what it is, Estevez. And what is his other son's name? Charlie Sheen's brother, Emilio Estevez. He took his mom's name. If it's for fame purposes, he'd have been better off with Sheen, but you know. I think it's Emilio Estevez. Younger brother of Charlie Sheen. Morning, y'all. That girl is from the upper northwest. She's also thumbnail girl today. You all know her as Jennifer the K. Jennifer the Wonderful is her other name. That's what I refer to her as. And Jennifer the Wonderful is featured today. And she's not really in a y'all part of the country, but, you know, I guess there are rednecks everywhere. But I say y'all, and I am so far removed from a redneck, I mean, I can't believe I even said that. I can't believe my name was in the same sentence with redneck. I can't think of that. So see DCI Banks, that's the program to watch. Clarana Elizabeth Alexandria. Let's get some of that. Oh, well, Witt has a great last name. Yes. I was going to do the Joker thing, but no, since your name isn't up here, I'm not going to put it out. Although most people probably know by this point. Poor Charlie Sheen owed a lot of women money because he came out with HIV positive. Yes, but I'm sure he still has a lot of money. You mean he was HIV positive, not using condoms with women and then told them later? You have a wonderful, great name. The Queen. Queen Whitney of Riddle. Princess Whitney of Riddle. Whittle is like this. Riddle is, okay, so a horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" Okay, sort of a stupid riddle, but you know what I mean. Because he's a horse. It wasn't sad, that's just the way he looked. Why the long face? Okay. I believe in miracles. I mean, I believe in the musical group, The Miracles. So, I mean, I believe in miracles, yeah. Do you believe in magic? I like magic very much. It's the illusion. Always blows me away. I just don't understand how people do things. My son was very good at magic as a kid. Whatever he took, he embraced. I'm a very proud father. So one time at band camp, we were visiting my friend Bill Barney and his wife or girlfriend, wife maybe, I forget. And my girlfriend was with us, and my young son, who was about 11, 12, had mastered magic. So Bill had a couple, his neighbors, friends over, that really were very nice people, And the guy was, he says, oh, there's no way you could fool me with magic. No way, no way, how? No way. And Joseph says, okay, I'll try. Stand up. So he stands up, he does something. And I'm watching, I see what he does. And he's talking, the guy's got, yeah, what are you going to do, right? And he touches over here, and the guy goes, all the while he's unclasping his wristwatch. The guy had no sense of it at all. He says, well, and that's really it. Well, he didn't do anything. We waited and waited, right? And finally, I mean, he was completely oblivious. I mean, he was trying to catch him on whatever he could. And misdirection. He didn't feel it. The watch came off. It took about half hour later. Says to his wife, honey, where's my watch? I mean, legitimately, wasn't fooling. It's pretty funny. I didn't know how anyone could do that. He said, should I try this? I said, yeah, but nobody. I mean, how can that happen? He says, it works, Dad. So when somebody is thinking so intently about how you're going to be fooled, they lose concentration on other things. So it's all sleight of hand. It's all that kind of stuff. It was amazing. Jennifer, you're leaving already? Jennifer, what happened? Oh, Lord, I have to go to bed. I'm so tired. I hope everybody's beautiful. Go to bed, Jen. Go to bed, Jen. It's time for bed, Jen. It's time. How about this one? You'll never hear me say this. It's time for bed, Gen Z. That's way too young. No, anyway, so Jennifer, get a peaceful rest, and thank you very much for all your professional help over the years. Now Claire is here. Claire, hello, Claire. DCI Banks, don't forget it. You're gonna go too? I just got here. Yes, you do have to go to work. You have a wonderful day, Whit. Princess of Riddle. Princess Whitney. We'll talk to you later. I guess the California contingency will hang in there. Now, Jennifer lives on the West Coast, but she works all night, so we certainly want her to be rested when she goes to work again. There's our Jen. Gen C. Bye-bye. We'll talk again soon. Jennifer, as always, get some rest. And thank you so much again. Now we have the California girls and the British girls here. And of course the PA girl. Claire Anna is from Wales. She's not British. Well, she's from Great Britain. She's from Wales. She's the Welsh girl. She is also a Welsh lassie. I wouldn't say Welsh lassie too, because we didn't do that, but a Welsh lassie also. A beautiful woman indeed. Now we're moving on from the beautiful Claire Anna and to beautiful Kathy. What are you up to? I guess your man's right there with you. Hello, Carrie. If you find one, the other is not far away. Hey, listen, another good movie that I watched on Hulu, and I recommended it to my sister, and I said to her, she's not a thespian, but I asked her, I said, if you really want to watch some excellent, superb acting, watch Notes on a Scandal. Notes on a Scandal with Dame Judi Dench and the always exciting and beautiful Cate Blanchett. Two heavyweights. Man, that was good. From an acting standpoint. Some of the subject matter may be a little bit too perverse for some of you. Now everyone will tune in. But it's very good. And the first person that ever told me, I'm not going to tell you the subject, you'll find out quickly, but The first person who told me about that being abuse, and that's going to open it. Oh my God, what's he talking about? Angela told me that is abuse. You got to watch now to see what he's talking about. What did he do to him? No, you watch it. You know me. What do I do? Nothing. But, yes. Now follow that up with the BBC crime drama and very good DCI banks. And your evening will be filled. It may be filled anyway, but that's another story. Okay. An epic long conversation. Yes, I had a long conversation with Mario. What was that, Mario? Where's Mario? Mario, it's finally easing up in Italy. Yeah, watch it, Clarence. It's wonderful acting. A different light entirely for Judi Dench. Judy. Hello, darling. Hello, everyone. Hottest day of the year here today. What's it, like 75, Sam? Hey, good for you. So are you out at the tennis courts with your shirt off, hitting balls? At the beach, hitting balls with your shirt off. What are you doing, Sam? It's a hot day, huh? Claire, you didn't mention. Oh, you did. You said it's hot, hot, hot. It must be in the 90s, right? 80s. And you guys, as I remember from being over there once in the summer, very few homes, at least that I was in at the time, had air conditioning. You know, fans they would use because hot weather wasn't, you know, our summers are hot. Well, Florida's different because it's been summer since, you know, February here. But in other parts of the world, obviously, it's cooler, and it's not necessary. It is an expense that you don't need air conditioning at that expense for just, you know, 2 weeks out of the year or whatever it is. I'm sure it's more than that, but you know what I mean. Doesn't make sense. But I wonder, there was a time here when automobiles you could get with or without air conditioning. Do your cars over there all have air conditioning or not? You don't use our weird temperature gauge, so it's 28 degrees. No, well, you know, when it gets to be 33, it's hot. I mean, 28 degrees is like, what is it, like 80? 85, man. I forget how many I have to add here. Because at 0, it's 32. So 32 is 0 for you. So there's 32, 0. It's 32. I don't know. What is that? I don't want to try and do this in my head. 82. Thank you. I was close. I said 80, didn't I? I did. That's pretty remarkable. I mean, almost unbelievable that I'd be that close. What was yesterday, Sam? Tuesday, minute. Tuesday, night. I left Sam a message on Skype. Skype is quite nice. Every now and then, Victoria will leave me some, oh, Mr. President, you know, her lovely voice. Not that, but, you know, she'll say something. And it's really good. You get a minute, 2 minutes to say something like that. 2 minutes, Nit. It was Tuesday, Nit. Anyway, I left for Sam. It's Tuesday, Nit. All right. You don't drive. The Elizabethan period. Yes, I know. How nice. Clara, you sound Lady Clarana. You should be Lady Clarana. I don't drive, but I have a driver. Lady Clarana. I give you Lady Clarana. Sexy Mama Claire. And she is. Sexy Mummy. Sexy Mummy Claire. Mummy. M-U-M-M-Y, I believe it is. Yes, she's a mom. Wait a minute, you did try, but you were terrible at it. But don't say that. You've just, now Claire's just come in underneath you, she also, in England, you know, UK people, she also doesn't drive and is going to take lessons. And her lovely husband is not going to teach her, which is a wise thing. They married that way. I would come over and teach you how to drive. I would show you how to drive. And you would misbehave and have to be summarily reprimanded. We don't spare the rod when we're teaching people to drive. Are you driving a stick? We have to put your hand on a rod, on a stick, and yes, it's probably automatic now. Anyway, you're not just a mom. I know, you're a beautiful wife. You're an individual, you're a person. I get it, you're not just a mom. You don't want to be known for just being a mom. Of course not, you're brilliant. You're bloody brilliant. And I recognize that. And sometimes I know these things already and forget to share them. She is brilliant. Her command of her language is amazing. Oh, excuse me, our language is amazing. Point of fact, she's brilliant. No, when I'm in different countries, nay, when I'm in those peculiar countries that drive on the wrong side of the road of the rest of the world, you see, most of the world drives on the right side. So, yes, but when I'm over there, you know, I know how to drive. Although once I was drunk, not drunk, no, that's wrong, I don't want to give the wrong impression. And it was some years ago, and my friend and she and I were coming out of a restaurant in Nassau, Bahamas. After a lovely meal, we're coming down a hill, and it's just a beautiful meal, and we had a little bit too much to drink, and now we're going back to the hotel to do, oh, who knows what. And so I immediately take a left-hand turn right into oncoming traffic. It's crazy. All right. So, yeah. Yes, that is a difference. See, you would teach Claire, but you would probably end up in the wrong seat. Now, that makes sense to me. I put one car on its side when my dad tried teaching me. Oh, that's somewhat startling, actually. On its side. And my last instructor had his first cigarette in 2 years. I nearly put us into the side of a bus coming off a roundabout. Yes, oh, yes, that is, you're taking lessons in far too crowded an area. I would like to know more about how the car ended up on its side. Significant damage, I'm sure. My goodness, Claire. So you think it's not a good idea for you to do that? Charlie, you don't drive either? Now, Charlie, you are of driving age. You're not like these children here that don't drive yet. So I wonder what happened in your life to not get behind a wheel, or perhaps the judge said, no, there will be no driving for you, oh Charlie. Claire, of course you do. Claire has more experience in the back seat. If her car is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Yes, I get that one. The majority over here are with sticks. I like a stick shift. I like a stiff stick shift. I like a short throw. Now, those of you who are aficionados of driving sports car, which I have been over the years, actually, I've driven everything. I mean, pretty nice rides. My favorite was Porsche. Well, there's a short throw, like maybe the let's see what it was. You would know, being in Great Britain, the Spitfire, right? Or the TR4, right? Those are British cars, and they have a longer throw. And what I mean by throw is to put it in gear, right? And they have longer sticks. But Porsche, you can lay your elbow on the console and just go boom, boom, boom. It's so lovely. Anyway, I had bad driving lessons when you were 15. Well, I mean, that's when you're 15. That's what, 80 years ago? I mean, come on, man. It's time to get that driver's license. Yeah. Yes, you'd end up in the wrong seat. Hopefully, there aren't too many people in the ride there, Kathy. No, she knows what seat she's going to end up in right away. You know, I like the way you ladies behave so ladylike when you're driving. And Claire Anna, that is some experience to behold. I have never in all my years turned a car on its side. I've almost gone off the side, but I've never turned it over. And you're going around the roundabout and you cut off a bus. Nearly in the side of a bus. Well, I drive both. I think that as I got older, to be honest with you, I used to think when I would buy a new car, I said, man, I had to have that on the floor, you know. That's what we used to call it. We used to call it on the floor. Although we also have shifts on the column. I can drive all of those. But as I was getting older, I'm like, do I really want the hassle every 5 minutes of shifting? I mean, I can just... What I do not like, and this is just a personal thing, because I've driven many cars and sports cars and things like that, I am a purist, double click, you know, driving, okay? But they come out now with these things that are automatics, and they have little paddles on the wheel. My car in the garage has it. It's a paddle, so you can downshift on it. They go, mm. Well, that seems a little bit childish to me, because if you want to downshift, you want to be shifting, you want to be throwing that lever, not going, oh, that was, ooh, that. I don't use it at all. Have never touched the paddles. I put it in sport, drive, and go. I mean, it defeats the purpose of an automatic if you are, and I know they have reasoning for that, but they're kidding no one, because when the first car came out with it, oh, that's pretty cool. People do it. I mean, and it's so your car sounds like you're driving a shift. No. If you're going to drive a stick shift, you bloody well should have a stick in the freaking car, right? I think so. All right, there we go. And all of you drive automatics that have that, and touch them if you like doing that, that's fine. I don't. The steering wheel is to steer. Okay. You decided driving was definitely not for you. Great. Well, that's probably better for everyone in California. For if Charlie got his driver's license, it is very possible your rates will go even higher than they are now. Right, Charles? Yes, of course. Sir Charles. Sir Charles. Ooh, Charlie. Ooh, Charles. Ooh, Sir Charles. You're gonna get something like that, yeah. So, ooh, Charlie. So Charlie's not a driver. Claire's not a driver. The two Claires? Well, just how is that even just dawning on me? The two Claires don't drive. I do declare. Interesting. I wonder, and you know what I'm going to ask now, I wonder if it is possible we should run a questionnaire in Great Britain, because in all of Britain, in all of the UK, I'm sensing that I run into more people, and that a fun turn of a phrase, run into, that do not drive over there. I wonder how many women do not have their driver's license over there. Now, for example, of contemporary women to my age, I only know of one that does not drive. One. And it was a friend, my buddy Chris used to live next door, and they moved down 5 miles away. Anyway, his wife doesn't drive. And I always found that kind of peculiar. No, wait. Did I say you're driving? No, she does drive, sorry. Someone else. Who? No, they all drive. Why did I think she didn't drive? No, because I saw her in a car. So, okay, so yes, she drives too. I don't understand. Why would you not? It's such a convenience. Let me ask you this. Claire is going to take lessons. That is Clarabelle. And Clarana, you took lessons. Do you have significant trepidation getting behind the wheel? Certainly, somewhat. Does it make you feel nervous? I mean, you flipped the car, so, I mean, yeah. I'd like to know more about that. I'd like to dive inside your psyche on the motorsports end of things. I can hear them now, Clara. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. No, seriously, I am. Yes, what did you do before Uber and Lyft, Charlie? I guess it was taxi. Taxi everywhere. That can get quite expensive if you live out in a rural area. That's for urban dwellers. Unless you're in the UK, the black cars are everywhere. And let me ask you this also, because the black cars are so good, and they go through rigorous training, and they know where everything is. Is Uber and Lyft must be less expensive than the taxis in the UK, I imagine. I've always lived somewhere with food transport links. Well, you are of an age that you've always had links. We've always had links here, but they're called bobcats. No. Yes, honey, it is. Okay, that's a small area, but I was watching DCI banks, and I thought, how beautiful. That may be Wales where they're filming there. It's certainly in the countryside of England, and if not, I'm thinking maybe it's Scotland. And I've been to all three, and they are beautiful. Suburban, yes, some, but beautiful rural areas. There are a lot of farms and places, a lot of wide open spaces for those countries being small. That's all. I think it's perfect. You meant food, no. You meant good, not food. What'd you say? Good. Where's that happen? I have never even been behind the wheel. I think what we should do is have a summer. You would both have a place to stay here, and I could teach you both how to drive. How much fun would that be? What I did on my summer vacation during the day, my friend Joe taught us how to drive. At night we went dancing and drinking, and, well, I'll talk about the days then. Oh my goodness. Trains are merely 6 miles away by an hourly bustling. 6 miles away. Trains are merely 6 miles away. Yes, so, I mean, if you're fine with it, Claire, I get that. I can only imagine in my life. I could not wait to, when I was a child, essentially, not have to wait for my school bus to get on and make the transfer and all that kind of stuff. So when I was 16, believe it or not, it's true, When I was 16, I had my driver's license. I'm driving to high school from out in the suburbs into the city of Washington, D.C., and back every day for school. And sometimes very late because I had after, school activities, sports and acting and singing and stuff. So I was always late at night, back and forth as a kid. I would not let a 16-year-old, well, my son did, but we lived closer to the school. Times change, things are different, I know. However, a convenience to be able to imagine this, and to be able to go when you want. You say, oh, I have to get up, oh, I have to go catch the bus at the. Imagine taking catch the bus out of the equation. I just have to go into the car and turn on my car and zip down the road. Will I take the train? No, I think I'm going to drive the whole distance. Anyway, it is now, sometimes less than pleasure of driving, it is a necessity for here. So if you'd like to enroll in my driving academy, it is, hi Randy, the driving academy is, it's for women only. So, you can feel safe. I want you to feel comfortable, in the dormitory here with the other girls who are going to learn to drive. I will just be the headmaster. Okay. What's the name of your high school, Joe Daddy? What was the mascot? Driverless cars. You sound like Angela. She can drive and has a car, but she can't wait for that. Well, here's the deal. The maison rendezvous. My high school, I probably shouldn't tell you, but I am in the Hall of Fame at my high school, actually. No, Clarana, not from turning a car over, but for many ridiculous outgoing things. All right, so they put me in that. And so I don't really want to give up the name, but it was an all-boys school in Washington, D.C., a parochial school. It was Catholic school. And the best thing that I ever did was go to that school because it was great fun. I was very successful there, and it was a good experience. So, oh, Mom says hi. Hello, Mom. How goes it, love? Yes. Good morning, Narissa. Good to see you. You're arriving a little late. You're a little tardy. A hot toddy. Joe, it sounds like you said a hot toddy. What? Toddy, hot though. That's the operative word. So, Randy, and how's your daughter doing? I hope well. Hope she's getting better, adjusting. Kathy's mom is beyond cool. I don't mean that in a frigid sense. I mean, she's very hip or together, they have a great, wonderful relationship. So beyond cool. Cooler than cool, perhaps. You were on a Zoom call. You were sexting again, weren't you, Sam? Charlie, are you sexting with Sam? Please, boys, behave. Oh, well, whenever I chance to meet a woman walking down the street, I don't usually, they're wearing masks, I'd get over there on your side, 6 feet away, but it puts me in the middle of traffic. 6 feet. You'll have to dodge the bus if you want. All right. I've got my to-do list. It's not getting very long. All right, to don't list is what I should have, a to don't list. So I can put the things I really don't want to do. And I slowly remove them. To don't list. So, yes, watch DCI Banks, okay, and watch the movie on a scandal. Notes on a Scandal. Notes on a Scandal. Judi Dench, Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett is an amazing actor. When she was with Leonardo DiCaprio in that Howard Hughes movie, woo! Oh, all right, darling. She had the voice down and everything. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Hello, Daddy. She was not that I do. She was great as Katharine Hepburn. Second spot on what list? Oh, Joe read that I'm in the British accent. Which one? I wish it was Cam Sex. That is the name. That is the name in the 1970s of a porn star, Cameron Sex. Oh, you're with 5 teachers. Very boring. Chewsday, Nick. So, what did you contribute to the conversation, or did you do anything? Did you talk about the improvements to the boys' locker room? You know, speak up for the men. Oh, flattery. Flattery. Oh, flattery. Guys don't do that, Joe. Women do that. Well, you're going to pass out. You have to do that. A brilliant movie called Carol. I will watch it. Does she play a lesbian? You all are you're just toying with me. So, let's see. Where did Claire Anna go? I hope we haven't driven her off. Okay, bad joke. Yes, she plays a lesbian. I know she plays one so well. But she does not in this film. That's hilarious. You tell them those jokes. Those are great jokes. But you do not tell those jokes. That a baby and a washing machine, was it? The washing machine does not cry when you are a sicko. I like sick jokes. I do. I mean, I do. I really do. I can laugh, and I can laugh. If I'm the brunt of the joke, I can laugh. Absolutely. It's okay. I mean, I'll say that's a good one. Yachty, thank you for that. And Claire Ann is here. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Please, everyone, and I never do this, but I should, and I'm reminded, whenever you see, even if you go back to all the old videos, click the like button, the like button, the like button. Just go back and do it. If you get, an hour, 3 hours, no, a couple minutes, and certainly any of these live, click that. Because I only just recently learned that YouTube or Google, will put more ads on your shit. They don't call it shit, on your programming. Yes. You want ads on your shit? I mean, no, that's pretty vulgar, Joe. You shouldn't talk like that. They're ladies present. I know these ladies, all right? Yeah, they must think you're funny, especially if you leave out those words. I mean, come on. What did she say? I see all these meshes. I didn't see it. What was that? I'm not sure. The orders messes on you. What's the orders mess? I didn't see it. View deleted message. And you deleted that. Why, you wench? Why would you do that to me? That was a lovely message. And Claire's going to say, sorry, I dropped my phone. Yes, look, and I even knew it. I know this girl. Let's smash. Smash. Yes, smash. Okay. Smash the like button, would you please? Smash the like button. Smash the like. Smash the like. It was an accident, I know. You can do no wrong, so don't even worry about it. I mean, it was funny, though. Audra Sandoval is here. You're driving a Z3? Fancy you. Also with a throw, short throw. So I can call it. Well, let's see what day. No one in the live today. If you want to call in, you could call in on Friday. How's that? Would you like to do that? And by the way, the format we had last Saturday night worked, right? Did it work? I'm looking over here at my face. Why like I'm on a nod? It worked out, right? Yadi, if you want to call in right now, you can call in now. We've got a few minutes. You're not going to have the benefit of the whole show, but you're going to have the benefit of being here, right? Just call me on Skype. I want to know about being an escort. I thought about being a male escort until I realized it wasn't just an escort. I mean, what if you didn't like the person? What are you supposed to do? Saturday nights are 7 p.m. They're late for you because Claire always falls asleep. And one night she said we could do it an hour earlier. We did. She was there for 30 minutes, I think, and then fell asleep. So it's 7 p.m. So is that midnight? Oh, here, I'll call you, Yadi. Here, I will call you. Oh, no. Oh, Yadi, hold on. It's okay. Yadi, you there? Hold on, Yadi. Yadi?
Hello, Joe.
Yadi! Well, we get to hear your lovely voice again. We hear it on Saturdays sometimes. You're not on very often. How are you?
Good, just walking around.
Just walking around. And where is your face? I just see your icon. You're not showing.
Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay. Can you see me now?
I've got you now. There you are, the lovely Yadi's walking around. She's going to give us all a education on becoming a escort.
Okay.
Escort. So when did you start?
I started around age 15.
At age 15, you became an escort. That's an amazing country you live in. Where do you live?
In California.
Oh,
in California.
It is like a country to itself with that governor you have. So
yes.
So Yadi, you at 15 you were an escort.
Yes.
And tell me how you got into that and why you did that. I mean, maybe I assume for money, but why? How did you end up doing that?
Just for money and just for fun, and pass it also.
Well, there you go. You knocked out two things off my checklist: fun and money. Yes. Why not then?
Exactly, Joe.
That's right. So you did that for quite a while. Do you still do
Yeah.
that? Do you still do it?
Yes. On my spare time, yes. On the weekends and maybe sometimes on the weekdays.
So on sometimes on the weekends in your spare time and sometimes on the weekdays.
Yeah.
Great. So are you is that's a private thing? You do that online and then you make hookups online? Is that kind of it?
Yes.
Any questions for Yachty about this? Anyone out there? So let's see. Someone will have a question for you. Just a moment. It's a little lag here.
Oh, okay.
Charlie says you're near him. He sees you walking outside. No. He says, I believe Yachty is where I am at. Well, unfortunately for you, Yachty, I don't think Charlie is a customer. Oh, don't have the privacy at home to talk. Put your headsets on, Claire Anna. You can do that. You can just listen.
Exactly.
In Southern California, that is, yeah. That's right. Well,
Yep.
the weather, it's beautiful today out there.
Exactly. It's sunny.
And where are you heading now?
To get blood tested.
To get blood test. Oh, for your work?
Yes.
For your work?
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah. So, So you get tested how often? Hello, Victoria. We have Yachty on the hookup calling us all the way from Southern California. She is talking about being an escort, which she does and has been doing for years, and she's walking right now heading to the doctor to get a blood test. Okay. Want to make sure everything is great. Now, here's the deal, though. I always thought this about escorts. Of course, I would have no idea, but I thought it odd that if you would say, have you were tested? When were you last tested? And they would say Monday, and let's say this was Tuesday, Nick. Yeah. Then, but what if she had a trick? But I mean, a date before between the time she was tested and you. So you don't tell people. What do you tell them?
I don't tell them anything. I just go do it randomly to just check.
Oh, I see. Randomly to just check. Okay, well that's smart to check. Elizabeth and Charlie live close together. Victoria's on the East Coast. Well, that is amazing, Yachty. I mean, unbelievable. So you've been doing that. You started when you were 15. How old are you now?
Yeah. 23.
23. Woo, that's that's like, you almost have tenure, you've been there for so long doing that. So.
Yes.
So it can be dangerous too, can it not?
Yes. It can. That's why I carry pepper spray with me.
Yes, well, okay, pepper spray is good to have with you, but my goodness, that's dangerous. Let me ask you this. Perhaps you have as we say over here across the pond, a clientele. You have a clientele that you can, that repeat business, right?
Yes.
So is that the main stay of your business, is the regulars, let's call them?
Yes.
Well, you're a woman of many words here. Okay, so yes and yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm asking you questions.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because there's traffic passing by. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That's okay. So
I have my regulars.
You have your regulars, so
hit me up. when they have me when they want service.
Yeah. And it's better to have the regulars because you've known them for a couple years, several years, and
Yeah.
you feel more comfortable with them. You don't have to worry too much about them.
No, I
Now
don't.
can I ask you something? What hey, I have all the questions. It doesn't matter. What are in today's market, what are the going rates for this? I think the internet is probably, it hasn't lessened the value certainly, but it probably has lessened the expense, right? So what
Hmm.
is it how much for certain things? Not, you don't have to give me
I have my
a menu. I don't want a menu
no.
right
I have my menu.
now. Yeah.
Okay, for everything is 160.
For everything, it's 160.
Yeah.
And do they usually tip you?
Yes.
Wow. So that seems to me, just on the front end. I mean, I've been to Vegas and I've read that it can be, well, you might spend 5,000. You might spend a lot more. Now, so you go for
Hmm.
quantity, I guess, rather than
Yeah.
the big number, because if you wait to get $1,000 or $500, you can wait a long time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see that. I know it's difficult for you to talk as you're walking around and anybody can hear. You don't want them to hear because you probably know the neighborhood and the people there. So that you may not
Yes.
want them to know what you do so well.
No, it's a small town. It's a small town. The work goes around.
Really? So they know your deal, huh? Nice.
Yes, it's a
Okay,
small town where I live at.
it's a small town. So nobody bothers you about that, do they?
No, they don't.
Because you provide a service that is relatively inexpensive and probably
Yeah.
yeah. Sure, the economy model. That's amazing. You're going for the bucks. Do you save your money? I know you have two boys. Are you able to save any money?
Yeah. Sometimes I do save it, and sometimes I need to spoil them.
Yeah, well, that's okay. They're children, of course.
Yeah.
Now, they don't know what their mom does, right? How old are they?
The oldest one is 5, and the youngest is 2.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't know. Yeah,
They're too little.
yeah, they're too little. And they don't ever have to know because perhaps you get that one guy that is just says, nope, you're not doing this ever again. I'm taking care of you, and here's to show my sincerity. Here's $25,000. You find a place to live, and right, that could happen.
Exactly.
There you
Yes.
go. Officer and a Gentleman, or what is the other one? No, what was the one with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts? What was that called? Yeah.
Pretty lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But is it legal? Here's a question from Clarabelle. I can only answer part of it, but I'm going to let the professional answer you, Claire. Okay, here you go. You ready, Yachty?
No, I don't think it's legal.
Oh,
I don't think it's legal, but I do it under the low profile.
Ah, I see. So
yeah,
on the down low, sort of, right? Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you. So it is legal in the U.S. in certain areas, like in Nevada, in some counties, it is legal. It is legal.
Yeah.
In the other counties, we don't care, but yes, it is legal some places. And I think they don't really bust too many people anymore like they used to. I mean, there are more important things out there than to, pick up someone who's trying to make an honest wage. In the UK, it's illegal, but nobody cares.
So right now, they're not caring about anything right now where I live at. So we're fine. If I could start this again.
Yeah. So, but with the virus, you're getting cleared for that, right? I mean, you want to know if you have it because somebody, if they're, even your regulars are going to want to know about your health, right?
Yes.
I think that's smart.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Hmm. And Yadi, what do you live in a house, an apartment? Do you live with your just you and your
Right
boys?
now, yeah, for right now, I live with my parents. I have to save up money
Yeah. Okay.
so I could get an apartment for me and my boys.
Yeah. So do your parents know what you do kind of there?
No, they don't.
Yeah, and yet it's a small town and everyone else knows except your parents. Hmm.
Exactly. But the work goes around basically towards them.
Yeah.
Probably they might know, but they haven't told me anything.
Do you pay them rent?
Yes.
I see. Well, that's interesting. This is very
Yeah.
interesting. You're a very interesting person. Very interesting. So
Yeah.
have you been in the same place, living in that same town for
Yes.
most of your life?
Yes, I've been living, yeah, for 23 years of my
Okay.
life.
All
Yeah.
right. Now, do you want to move from there? Or are you quite happy there? It looks lovely. It looks nice and tropical.
Uh, yeah, it does, but sometimes it gets tiring. I want to like see the snow or something new, basically.
Well, you can go up to, what is it, Bear Lake, Bear Mountain, Bear, something like that.
Yeah,
Big Bear. Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah,
Or
like
top.
last year we had a drought and we didn't even have snow for last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I would like to like go and visit what Chi-town,
Yeah.
Chicago,
Yeah.
or any places like that,
Now let me
or
ask.
even Florida.
Yeah, let me ask you this: if you visited another town, um,
Hmm.
would you, on your website, let people know? Is your website a national website that you?
Right
So
now I have a yeah. Right now I have a website called OnlyFans that they could follow me at.
yeah, so they can follow
Yeah,
you.
so they can follow me there.
So they can follow you if you're in another city. You say, "I'm going to be here for 3 nights. Hit me up if you're interested or want to get together."
Yeah, yeah.
So so
Or else they could also follow. Okay.
so
Oh, go right ahead, Joe. Sorry.
you're kind of global.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah.
the thing is that your profession you could do anywhere.
Yes. There you go. Yes.
Well, it's nice to have something like that. You're almost like a dentist or a doctor. You're needed
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes.
Hmm.
And then you could follow me at a digging site that I have that I'm on.
Yeah. What is your website?
Yeah.
What is the site you're on?
Uh, Scout and Mimi.
S- s-
Scout.
Stout or Scout?
Scout. SKU. No, SKOUT.
Scout and what?
And meet me. MEETME.
Scout at meetme.com?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I see you put your mask on. Are you getting ready to board a bus or?
Yeah. I'm almost. No, I'm almost close to the clinic. So
Oh yeah, you got
I
to
have
be.
my appointment around 9.
Yes. All right. Well, you're there on time,
Almost.
early.
Almost. Yeah, early.
Wow, that's really that's an impressive mask you use. Some of your business associates might like that.
Yeah.
It's a new twist.
And I just saw one of my associates.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes, he's a bus driver. So
Yeah.
I just ran into him right now. So he's driving the bus right now.
Ah, well, that's good. So did he wave to you?
Yeah. No, I think he was too busy driving the bus.
He was busy driving the bus. Driving the bus. I see.
Yeah, the city bus. Yeah.
So here, this is interesting. Claire Anna says in the UK, soliciting in a public place is not legal. Let's see. Owning and managing a brothel, pimping is illegal, but exchange of sexual services for money is not. itself illegal.
Yeah.
Well, that goes to the point of now sexting and things like that. People do that for money. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't do that for money. I mean,
Yes.
we know that.
Yeah.
You're right, Claire Anna. It is certain counties. I think Henderson. I'm not sure if Henderson is, but there are counties outside of Vegas that are legal. However, in Las
Yeah.
Vegas itself, you could call the front desk and you can get an escort. So I mean, it's kind of like
Exactly.
whatever. I'm told you can do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes. So, well, that's very interesting. And your associates, how often? Well, you told us how often you work. Does when you are cleared with your blood test or what? When you are cleared, do you then put out like a special bulletin to everyone? I was just tested. Let's
Yeah.
rock, right?
Yes.
There you go.
I send them a message saying that I'm available.
Ah, I see. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been very interesting.
Yes.
We'll have to include you in more calls. And if you come up with any stories, you might want to relay them to us so that we will have you tell your, from that side of the street, we'd like to know what's new,
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you go into the clinic now.
Okay.
Thank you
Nice
very
talking to you, Joe.
Oh,
Nice talking
thanks.
to everybody.
All right. Thanks. Thank you, Yachty. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Huh? You don't get that on Good Morning London. No, we have the real deal here. The lovely Yachty was giving us the lowdown on the hoedown. Woo! Well, wake up. Can you believe? I mean, come on. She's underselling that. But then again, she's going for volume. Because not only is it lucrative, it's dangerous. But she has her regulars. The bus driver, we know him. And what a nice price she goes out at. But I'm sure it's the bus driver appreciates that. But if she should run into someone that, might be in, like the banker or someone, I hope that she adjusts her rate. But apparently we'll find this website. She may set it out there. Keep an eye on our Yachty. We don't want anything bad to happen to her. Yeah, you're right. You don't want those in a position to be exploited. No, absolutely. So no pimping. You can do it yourself, but you can't be pimped out. $160 for sex. Let me just tell you something, Sam. I mean, I've heard. You mean because it's so inexpensive? I would question $160. I say, oh, this is my lucky day, or is it? 160. I mean, I still have money to go to McDonald's, pick up my dry cleaning, and get my car washed. So she's very reasonable, I guess, for that trade. I've never. I mean, those are 1970 prices in Amsterdam. We're talking half of that in Germany. Half of that in Germany. Oh, much less than that. It was 30 marks back in the day, but 30 mark Marys we used to. Hey, look, I was young and I was in the Navy. It was great, Yachty. Thank you. You're a lot of fun, Yachty. So you'll definitely be back on. And should you come up with any amazing stories, I mean, not that they all are not amazing unto themselves, but if you would consider maybe telling us the next time, we'll find out who the kinkiest was, not who they were, what was, what their particular, what the flavor of vodka they like or something like that. You know what I mean? We'll specialize. You wouldn't pay for sex, Sam. Sam says he wouldn't pay for sex. Yes, he's more of an online app guy. He's more apt to pay a couple quid for, seeing, something in front of him. You can, yes, you can up the higher prices, yes. It just depends on, you have to, like in music, like in comedy, like in speaking, like you have to know your audience, what you can and cannot do. So you wouldn't want to go to some place, let's say like San Francisco, and be at $160 and getting all everybody else's business. Hey, what happened to my usual? Well, we're getting it much cheaper over here. You know what I mean? Supply and demand, price, that sort of thing. Lost leader, too. Don't forget that one. It depends on what you want. Yes, but you can get everything for $160 at Yachty's house. I mean, in Yachty's menu, I believe she said. She has a good business going, and Victoria really admires the being a sex worker. I think Victoria is a closet sex worker. I do. I'm not saying that she's doing, but I'm saying she wouldn't mind for, a few dollars. I mean, what's the harm? Somebody wants to see those things. You show them and, bing, bing, bing. Your little, I think it's a ding. What is it? I get no dings, so I think that means that they've sent you money. You go, oh, thank you, love. Thank you. Oh, thank you, love. But I mean, why should it hurt? And the government, see, how they're eventually going to get into all this, they're losing money. The problem is we don't want them to regulate the internet, or we wouldn't even be able to talk like this. What do you mean, Joe? We're using our mouths and we're talking. Yes, I'm not talking about that, Joe. Would you wake up, damn it, wake up. It is the context, the subject matter. Yeah, send me the menu. I'd love to see that. That'd be great to have. Hold on. Yachty, your competition is just going through the roof. Our lovely Victoria, unfortunately. So Victoria, we're not very good business people. I do this for free too. But you show your boobs for free. Then we feel short-rifted because we were doing that one night, I think, of one show, and everybody was showing, woo, how endowed they were and partially revealing things. And yet now we hear for strangers. I mean, complete people, not even your friends. They get to see the Homish Booker. I'm teasing. Victoria, stop. No, Joe, no, okay. Yes, it will make me feel good. I mean, yes, it looks like it would feel good, I should say. You sent me a menu. Would you like me to chat about your menu? Let me see where you sent it to. Oh, here. Late. Okay, can I run down the menu? Yachty, is it okay? Yachty, give me the yes, and I'll go through the menu here. I would like to read the menu for the masses. You missed Well-Endowed Night. Yes, you did. But it wasn't Mr. Johnson they were going for. They might have been, right? We were looking at, it was Hooterville we were in. Okay, here you go now. For your listening pleasure. And we go to our pro on the street, Yachty, who sent us her menu. So in case you were wondering, and I think you're going to be amazed, because the menu basically, let me see. Yachty, and you know your business, you've been doing it a long time, and you must have many, many clients, and you're very successful. But here we go. The rundown. This is not for children. I'm usually not nervous with strangers, but I am with people I know. Okay, that's what Yadi said. All right, here we go now. Well, you missed out on them partially. We were somewhat mesmerized in partiality by the girth and the mammothnesss. Anyway, here we go now. All right, everybody, get ready. Number 1 on the menu list. I know what everybody's going to say afterwards. They say, girl, you need to charge more, but that's all right. Number 1 on the menu list, and at the least, at the minimum. I mean, there's not a minimum to show up there. Yadi doesn't have a fee that says it's, you know, $100 to show up, and then, you know, you want a blowjob. It says you want this. So here, we just go right out here, no entrance fee, nothing. See, Yadi, I think it'd be good to have like a cover charge. You get a cover charge to get to that. I should be your manager, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't need that. You know what's best. You do it. It's your money. A blowjob, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't say blowjob. Okay. I'm going to type in exactly. I don't know if I should type this in here. No, I'm not. For a BJ can be had for $30. $30, ladies and gentlemen. A blowjob for $30. BJ. That's amazing. A massage, or a massage as we call it here, a massage is $45. Now let me ask you that. Is the massage, is it a happy ending massage? Because for $50 is a hand job. So if you're having a massage, $45, and a hand job is at $50 on top of it, it makes sense. But it seems to, if you're having a massage, is it not a happy ending? I need that. Okay, so a BJ 30, a massage 45. This is a gray area because if you guys get my drift, most massages that I know of, other than therapeutic, which are a lot more, would be include the, well, but maybe not a hand job because maybe you're just getting off, maybe it's hot dogging or something like that. But I don't know, which would really be better than a hand job. Okay, let's get back down here now. A hand job. Okay, here you go. Full sex. So I imagine that's intercourse. That's full sex. Joe Daddy's going to rewrite your menu for you, dear. Full sex is $60. Oral sex. But isn't oral sex a blowjob? I'm just guessing. Oh, you mean him to do it? He's going to pay you to reciprocate. We're going to redo this menu, darling. It's just, you know. And I'm just doing it because it needs adjustments, I think. But it's okay. It works for you, and that's fine. Oral sex is $100. Well, then, if a massage is a happy ending, well, I guess a hand job for $50 is less work. Yeah. Full sex, though, full sex I'm assuming is intercourse. Full sex doesn't include oral sex, which is especially, so it's an a la carte menu. And anal sex is $120. Okay, I think we need to up your rates. Except for your regulars, you leave them the same. You know, but I might have a, you know, a cost of living increase on those blokes too. It's nice that you have so many items, but some of them seem to be a little redundant, but hey, if it works for you, it's great. Is that right? So intercourse. Yeah. No, I can't be your manager. That I can't do that. But I can restructure that a little bit for you, I think. I think Claire and Victoria and Char, we could all probably lend a helping hand. Charlie. Anyway, so you're making, but you're making a good living, or you need to make more money, or what? Do you kiss these people? Back in the day, Anyway, there's a premium for that, by the way. Did you know that? I'm not selecting off the menu. I'm trying to ramp up the business. So I mean, we don't have any, we kind of don't have a dark menu here either. We don't have, I mean, this is all pretty basic, and we want to put some of these things together because we can give one higher price that includes everything. For example, I don't see any fetish. Do you allow fetishes, Yachty? I mean, what if the man likes to be dominated and you strap on something? What do you charge? I mean, that's huge. Or do you just let that go if they want it? Yes, I do need a yes. Fetish. I mean, you have so many fetishes. There's so many. And also, for you, very inexpensively, online, you can get costumes, or do you do that? See, if it's cosplayed, also, that needs to be listed. So we need a whole different menu. We need to ramp up your game. You'll be doing the same things, of course. So ultimately, that's the same. And that's your business, and you want to do that. But just as a entrepreneur, I would say you need a couple pages to this menu, love. We can do that for you. It's like you can even name some of them after your friends. You don't have to be like that. You like the bus driver, whatever he likes. You can call it the busman's holiday, the busman's special. Yes, of course, there's a plethora of fetishes. I mean, I can't believe they call smoking as if when you're going to watch a movie now, they give a warning. Be careful, they're smoking. Yeah, that's dangerous. We wouldn't want to influence. My mannequins are not a fetish. They're props, like lights, cameras, and action. They are props, like this spick and span, only used for special sex. Yes. No, look, it is, you guys have to realize, we need to help our yachty. But Yachty, maybe we'll give you some ideas. I wouldn't want to hurt your business at all, but I think that's why going forward, you could slowly ramp up the regulars. Because the way things are, everything has a cover first. I mean, there's the initial fee to get me there, which covers for your transportation, etc. At a minimum, I mean, and if they never come to you, so you're going to them. Protest too much. No, my mannequins? No, the mannequins are used for filming only. No. Fetish prices on request. Well, see, I mean, you say oral, but it doesn't say who's giving the oral. And you're assuming, oh no, they want it because they're paying, they want that. Well, what if someone I know you are an exotic worker, let's call it. But what if, I mean, what about kissing? Did you answer the kissing question? See, all those things are important. Because my point is that if you're doing that, you're giving that up for nothing. There are people that, if you want to do that, pay a lot more. It's serious business. And fetishes are through the roof. All right. Yeah, Claire, yes, we're going to rewrite some of the menu. We're going to, for you, see if we can help you. Certain positions are more acrobatic. Ask Kathy about the fulcrum. And they should be charged accordingly. Absolutely. Claire Anna. She may not drive a car, but she drives a hard bargain. Okay. So I know you wrote the menu fast. It's okay. You don't have to apologize to us. We're your friends and just going to make suggestions. You continue to do what you want. We'll give you some new guidelines, maybe some ideas. Now, you cannot all of a sudden spring on a guy who's getting $50 for a hand job that it's now $100. You can't do that. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but if you want to keep them, maybe they're regular. Say, look, I have to now put in a transportation fee, so it's $30 transportation on top of the $50. And they're going to say, well, we're not going to give you the tip. Well, you know what? Do they all tip you? If they all do, and how much is the tip usually? You could even build in a tip. No tipping, here's the new price. And there are still people who will say, I don't care if I've already paid you a tip, here's a bunch more. This move always got them excited. So there's a lot of places we can go with this, but not this one. It would be like too inexpensive, and we're not covering enough bases. Yeah, you got a massage, you have oral and anal. Yeah, but there are other things too. So, we want you to have the. I mean, you're the one who enjoys this line of work, and you're making a living at it, so that's great. But if you want to just ramp it up, Claire's already working on new possibilities, so we'll figure it out. We will caucus on this. So we put caucus fee. They won't even know what the hell you're talking about. We'll caucus on this, and then we will present new items. But we don't want to put you in any danger. So you need to tell us if there's certain things you will not do. You know. And then again, if it's always been, if it's an out service is always more. In service is more convenient for you, but you don't do that. So you might keep that in mind. Yes, if they have to, and the time of day. I mean, you're at home with the boys at night, I know that, but imagine if you were not. Let's say you were visiting Chicago and you were by yourself. Depending on the time of night, you know, once they hit midnight, right, you know, it's a 3-4 hour minimum all night or rest of the night till morning. Then you got to really up your game on the price. Yeah. See, there's hourly and then there's all kinds of stuff. But we need to help you with that. I think you're letting some money get away from you. I don't want any of it. My friends here don't. We want to help you and the boys, since you are doing this and experience and doing it for years. Yeah. Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you. We're going to make it a one-stop shop. Yeah. I mean, maybe they want you in a summer dress. Maybe they want you in a bikini. Maybe they want you dressed like a policewoman. I'm just saying. So you could spice it up on your menu. And somebody that you've known for years said, oh, this ought to be good. Yeah. Okay, Yachty, I'll go the 150. Let's do that policewoman. That's on top of his already 120. And then it'll be so amazing for him, he'll tip you anyway. but you might want to build tips in just in case. See, so everything is price driven, and it should be, because you're doing this and you're experienced at it. Yes, and they say that, what, we should have millions of viewers by now. Remember to hit your like buttons, hit the thumbs up, hit no thumbs down, but just hit something, for God's sake. Smash it or mash it. What is smash? Is smash supposed to be like banging it? Is that it? The terms are so different in different countries. Anyway, that's good for you, Yachty. Yachty, we're going to make you a gazillionaire. Not overnight, although that would be the big item, the big ticket item, all night. You have to have an all night. If you have to do that, you have to get a sitter. You have to get a sitter for the boys. You have to have someone you can trust. Your parents are there. Boom. You got to pay for them to watch you, because you're technically going away with a friend for the night. Okay, that sounds great. Oh, lovely. But you've got a hotel. You got this. You got that. You got a whole lot going on. Now also, and be wary of this in hotels, we've been stopped in lobbies of hotels in New York when we brought video equipment in. I was doing a legitimate thing, ladies and gentlemen, I was. But there were scenes in a bedroom, and they held us up because they had to get a clearance. They had to know who we were, had to get agents and all stuff involved. It's ridiculous. I know people that do this, just go and you pull it out of the suitcase and film, because you can do that. You can do that with a phone. But we had lights, crew, sound, everything. So, yes, lower budget, you can film there. But that's another thing. You get a tripod, iPhone, boom. You are Hollywood now. That's all it takes. Unless they say, if you like this video, give it at the end, because you don't make it to the end. You don't like it in the beginning? Well, you should like mine anytime you see me anywhere. What the hell's the matter with you? I get that too. But I watch a lot of videos, golf videos, instructional videos. And, hey, we're going to cover this today. We're covering this today. Or investing. Oh, I'm going to cover this today. Please, if you guys like what you're doing, I mean, I've got so many videos. Please hit the like button. Thank you. And we'll move along. Smash the like button. Yeah. What is your subject, Sam? I'll check it out. Yeah, we've had a lot. I still lose subscribers. Then I see in the analytics, I get more come in. By and large, when you do live videos, just so you know, when you do live videos, you will lose subscribers. It's an algorithm that YouTube uses some way or another. Every person I know that does lives, and they were going up towards 60,000 subscribers, and then it started dropping down. Oddly enough, it's always leveled out now. Well, it's in the 50s now, 55, 54,000, but yeah, it's Sam Page videos. All right. Sam Page on testing masks. Very nice, Sam. You're doing some real stuff. Wait a minute. That's a different Sam Page. It's Sam Rubin. Sam Page videos, right? Oh, yes, it's soccer. Right. So who's filming these lads do their soccer, their football? That's a beautiful stadium. Which pitch is that? Let me see. I do watch it. Oh, it's Ipswich Town Football Club. Ipswich. Pitch is so wide. It's wider than a football field, but it's different. Good for you, Sam. Here, let me subscribe. Add a subscriber there to you. And let me see. I like these things, so Ken and Dugwall. I'll go around and get all those for you, bud. We'll work it out. So, all right, so Claire and anyone else who wants to help with the, Yachty, I'm gonna put up the, where shall I put this up? Yachty, you could send it to them on, or do you mind that I send it to Claire and Kathy and whoever else wants to get in on it, Claire Anna or Victoria, certainly. Or you could just put it up for everyone. Sam, those 3 kisses like that looks like the new fetish page on Yachty's menu. All right, so we might use a picture of Kathy's neck in a collar, not your face on, just a neck in a collar. Well, we'll get some stock stuff for her. Yeah, if it's all right with Yachty, I mean, you know, yes, it's up to Yachty. Really, if you Google, here, let me show you something here. Google. Anyway, let's Google this thing. Oh, Google that. Riddle me this. Okay. All right. I had to remember the name. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some descriptions too, Yachty. You're gonna be included. You have erotic. It's an erotic massage, as we know. You want to have. Whoa. You might want to have a little, not totally revealing, but something, you know, like your asset that might, you know, you don't even have to give up your face on that. If it's just your boobs or the side of your face, something like that, whatever. Not naked, but, you know, contained in some sort of flimsy item. I'm just making a suggestion. There's some of our competition over there. I mean, your competition. All right, here we go. Joe Daddy reads menu. Yes, we all know about the cunning linguists. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Ask your girl to add champagne to her BJ, and you'll learn why generations have savored those teasing, tickling, tiny bubbles. I got a lot of stuff to share with you. We will try and get this all put together for you, and so long as Yachty doesn't mind, she'll give that to us guys. All right. I mean, she'll let you also assist in the whatever. Yachty sent the photo in. All right, so what I will do, we'll hear from Yachty. Claire, another Welsh woman who is just exceptional. I mean, we're 2 for 2, 2 stars amongst our Welsh lassies. Yes, not wrong. So what I will do on Skype, once Yachty gets, she's at the doctor's right now. So which is, it's a good sign and bad sign, see, but it's a good sign she's being checked out. So what we'll do is I will just share the menu, and then you guys can elaborate and we can chat about it later. Yeah, well, I would think that Yachty certainly wouldn't mind, but we have some innovative people here who are filled with fantasies and also experienced with the occult. I mean, with the delicacies of the trade. Not of the trade, though, of the moment. We just want to make sure that when the moment arrives for Yachty, that it's already at a decent wage. Now, while what she does now she considers a decent wage, we're going to run her up. How good would it be for her to get twice the amount of money with half the amount of people? See, those prices I could see versus what they are, easily done. So, how about that? You know, Joe Daddy likes to be helpful. Let's see what else we got around here. Yes. Yachty, we're going to ramp our game up here. Instead of listing separately, which you can, and that, we will call it half and half. Half and then half the other. Okay, so there you go. We'll figure it out. Sounds like something we could sink our teeth into, doesn't it? Seems like something right up there. And I think it's would be okay to do that. We're just privately sending it. I saw a YouTube video saying that mine is, no, this is definitely not kid friendly. A long time ago, Check that box. No, not kid friendly. Yeah, you can get in trouble. But we're not espousing to be wanting children really here. We want to have adult conversation, real life conversation. We're visited by Call Girl. How about that? We're visited by moms and dads. We're visited by girls' moms. We are visited by husbands. The good news is we're visited. The bad news is we're not getting any like buttons. No. There you go. Right on. Now see, that's perfect. We can use that. See, look, now Kathy's in the, Kathy, can I show this picture? Kathy's in the spirit of things. And this is what we want to do for our Project Yachty. Project Yachty. We want to take it up. We're going to ramp it up. I do? I do? Okay. Yes, but it's these, we only have 5 people, you know. There's no reason why if we have 15 people, it shouldn't be at least 15. We're trying to run it up, and that way we will get more. Maybe I should do a vlog, you know, where it's not live. Then I would have, just have like Yachty call and we do stuff, and then we'll be, no, we better stick with this for a little while. 6 now. Thanks. Okay, so Kathy, I'm going to share this photograph. Is it all right? It's up on, let me see where she put it over here, Joe. No. Who'd you send? Oh, you sent it on Skype. I was going to say, what happened to it? It's gone. Or did you? No, it's not there, is it? Must be message. It is message. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to figure this out. Oh, there's Kathy here. Okay, here we go. Now. Wow. Kathy, oh my goodness. I might have to check that menu out myself. Here we go. All right, I'm putting this up on my thing at, what is it called? Yes, it is Skype. Now, I can't do that without sending it to individuals, right? That won't help. I have to send it where, Kath? I have to send it to Discord. Is everybody a member of Discord? All right, Discord it is. Let's go on Discord, and it's going to go in just our regular deal. And Clarana, you should also, if you're not a member of the Discord, I don't know if you are, but you should join so you can get this riveting stuff that I'm going to send you. Okay, I got you. I got you, buddy. Come on. Here we go. This is going up. I want to thank you all for this wonderful day. It was very interesting, was it not? It was not. No, it was good. Here we go. It's going up on Tea Party. I think Tea Party. What was that? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I should edit that. Next two is wrong. Oh, you got two of them now. Yeah, there you go, Joe. Put as many as you can up there. You don't want me, obviously, handling this. Why isn't that letting me edit? Why can't I yet edit it yet? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Why is that crying? Give me other pictures up here. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Anyway, here we go. All right, so you see now that photograph lends itself to enormous imagination. Do you see that? It's enormous imagination. If Yachty branches out into other girls too, but we're not there yet. We haven't really expanded the business yet. We can only work one girl so much. No more than she's willing to work, of course. And it's her business, we're just suggesting. That's hilarious. That's funny. Okay, well, good for Yachty. We'll figure it out. Yes, you have to be not kid-friendly. You have to realize that it's knowing your audience. You don't want children to be in your audience. We do that here just for language and innuendo. I realized as soon as that was mandatory, I had to put it in. I know I know the fun we have. It is not for children, so that's the deal. Okay, there it is. Kathy put up the Discord connection. All you have to do in your Discord place is click on that, I think, and you'll be in. That's the Discord connection. And Clarana, it's on Skype. Are you on Skype yet with us? Please make an account if you don't have one. An amazing group of people here. Amazing. Look, we are so willing to help our fellow man. If a fellow man was, hooking on the side or something. But no, it's our fellow woman. I realize fellow man means human being. But let's be specific now, right? to help the women here, the women of Jodadi, which is a small country in South Africa, Jodadi. We'll make a new one, then just log on to me, send me a hello, and I'll know it's you. I can tell from your lovely little tiny picture. I'm going to try and blow that up and see what we're looking at here. I mean, I do that with everyone, but it doesn't always work. Very lovely and very studious too. Those glasses. I don't need glasses, but I wear them anyway. I have glasses without lenses. I have schools without walls. Morals are gone. But, you know, everything else is fine. Claire Anna is very beautiful. You see my eyes a little bit hurt there. You see that? It's under repair right now. For me, I'm just going to stick to plain cooking. But when I do my videos, I'll say to kids that are watching to always have your parents helping you when you're in the kitchen cooking. I never hear disclaimers from chefs. I never hear them say, all right, now little ones, if you're going to try to do this yourself, make sure your mom or dad are around, okay? Anyway, so that's that. And I see Claire, I see Charlie, Claire Anna, Elizabeth, all quite attractive people. Striper, unsurpassed in his green hue. We have Kathy the Cup, Victoria, Princess Victoria, Princess Elizabeth Alexandria, and lovely Claire. Yeah, sure, all it is cleavage. Cleavage to Beaver. That's a good name of a pub. Always good to play it safe. Well, I hope that this has been enlightening. It's been fun. It sure has. And Yadi, we're going to look into this for you. I hope that thank you very much for being so forthcoming and telling us all that interesting information about a profession most of us have only witnessed from the wings, not been in the business. So it's fascinating. I'm glad you've been doing it and you're able to provide for your sons. And I hope all of your goals are reached. And I do hope that it is something that you can do legally, and that's good too. Everyone, I'm going to be taking off now. It's 12:30, the bottom of the hour. Well, YouTube tries to cover their bases, and Google, which owns YouTube, does. And they charge 45% of your ad revenue, 45%. I always looked at it this way. I mean, I hardly get anything now because there aren't that many being viewed, but back when it was being viewed a lot, it's like this, you either pay them or you don't have any money coming in. It's weird. So they get their 45% and you do the work the sweat and the tears and put up with all the negative comments and the good ones. But they only pay attention to you if you're a viable conduit for advertising. But they're a business, that's all. They're a business. I feel a little bit, I think sometimes, yesterday I heard this, and I know we're closing up, but yesterday I heard something on the news which was a bit troubling to me. And the reason why it's troubling to me is because I cannot, hey Claire, I am a pretty honest person, fairly, I would say very law-abiding, okay? I, for one, do not care that if I want to travel and avoid lines, I give them my thumbprint and I go. Someone would say, well, that's giving Big Brother too much. They already have my prints. I was in the service, right? They could screw it up and say you were somewhere where you weren't. Yeah, sure. They could do that in any movie. But I really have a problem with technology not working within our Constitution, within the rights for good purposes. You know, I mean, we are, I don't know, you guys are probably strongly opinionated about it. When Apple does not give up the information on some bad actor who is connected to all these people running around our cities who are all, you know, preparing to do bad things, they get all, you know, all high and mighty and stuck on, you know, freedom of speech and all this stuff, which is fine. But first of all, these people aren't even from this country, but that doesn't matter. You come here, you get the rights of all of us. But I think when you are a bad actor and you're doing a bad thing, and the cell phone people aren't going to release the information which could save lives. I have a big problem with that. I know when somebody says, yes, that's right, that instance, it would be great, but where do you draw the line? In the sand, of course, in the sand. So, I didn't really put that out there for debate, but, you know, whatever, we'll talk about it later. I want everybody to have a wonderful day, and I hope that you had fun, and, you know, enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, and like. Everybody's like, you can only like it once, Joe. I know. Well, to the 10 of you, thank you. It was always good to see you. And thanks for playing along. And thanks for the thrilling work from Yachty today. Very enlightening, very introspective, and very inexpensive. I'm not doing a commercial. I'm just saying we're going to fix that. And poor Yachty say, Joe, I've had this menu now for 2 weeks and I've had 3 business calls. But Yachty, we're trying to make this nice for you. We'll just give you ideas. And on the business end of things, it doesn't matter if you're selling widgets. You know. Love you guys. I will see you on Friday. And then big show on Saturday night. You did something with her pic on Discord? What'd you do? What'd you do, girl? What did you do, girl? Let me see it. How come I can't see it? I have to download it first. Just zoom out. You know, she's like, yeah, okay, all right. Zoom out. Okay, I gotta zoom back out. Yeah, I can't though. Oh, you have a PDF there. See, that's the problem. I have to download it, dear. Let me see what she did. Why can't I see it? It won't open up for here. Wait a minute. Maybe here it will. Watch. I got it. I got it. Test menu. I like that. Beautiful. All right. Good idea. We will commiserate, collaborate, corroborate, or some other 8. Well done. Well done, Victoria. You are a woman of legend. Everybody have a great day. Please. I'll see you later.